Hey, Sister Fefe. Hi, Mel and Keish. How you doing? Yeah, we got a seafood bowl. Can y'all see it? Move some stuff around. All right, let me show y'all what I got on the menu. I've got some king crab. I've got some king crab. We got some corn. I got some potatoes. I got some broccoli, some cauliflower, mussels, all the good stuff. And I got a few blue crab. What are y'all doing tonight? Hi, MK. How you doing? And I've got some beef sauce with my eggs soaking in there. And then I've got just the beef sauce. All right. What are y'all doing today? Are y'all eating with me? Hey, Tamisha. How you doing? What's good? You the chef, Aurel. You are the chef. I got a little bit of rice. I was going to film a video, but then I was like, I'll just go live. I'll just go live. I had one shrimp. One shrimp, y'all. Just woke up almost 8 a.m. Oh, yeah, over there in Dubai. Goodness. You got to work this morning? You work every day, don't you, chef? Ooh. Let that cool off just a little bit. What about these other things? So what's everybody doing tonight? You're not eating anything, Tamisha? I'm glad you're feeling better. Hi, LaTanya. All right, Leo, let's get into this food. Push this up. Stuff's hot. Okay. It's still hot. Let me try mussel. Yeah, I'm still working on my B-Loves. The same bag, y'all. Still working on it. One thing I didn't do is put the can of Coke in there. See that? Just got some meal ideas? Okay. I know y'all get real creative over there. Not really. Actually, no, they don't. Not to me, at least. I know you do, Sister Vivi. You got a very nice one. Very nice hot pot. You got the executive level hot pot. I was thinking about giving me another one, but then I changed my mind. But Tanya, try and see if you have an Asian grocery store. I know you can. Y'all be cooking over there. Ooh, that's still hot. You know, carrots be sweet. I see them comments. Don't forget to thumb up live, you guys. Ooh, get the egg, y'all. Got the egg. Mm-hmm. Oh. There we go, hot. Mm-mm-mm. You bringing a cake to the meet and greet? Okay. I'll make sure I bring my Tupperware bowl. You know what kind yet? Hi, Daryl. How you doing? How's everything going in California? Mm. 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 How many of you guys like vegetables in your seafood bowl? Okay. I'll put my sauce up here so y'all can see it. Is that better? Egg get you full fast. Mm. I think that black mussels are more tender than the green mussels. I just cook my green mussels longer. It's a blue crab, y'all. Ooh, hot. Does anybody know why the gumbo crab package is all female? Ooh. I went live earlier today, you guys. I was telling them I'm going to New York for my birthday. Hey, G-Mom in the house. How you doing? I'm doing good. I was gonna film a video, but then I said, Chef, I've never had raw Blue Point oysters. I don't think. Yeah. Almost took me out. And I got my rice wine vinegar, y'all. Gee, Mama, I'm fine. I was just going back on Sam. Get ready to watch it, do a video, but that's I'll just go live. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hot. Oh. I don't know how the sauce is staying hot. Mm-mm. Chef Orel, how is Dubai? Say, all right, I got you, Fefe. Hey, Trick, are you at work? How you doing? Just eating a seafood bowl. I was lazy today. I figured I didn't want to record. I'm not dropping cooking content. Hi, Philly. I feel you. I'll be trying to get all my hours in by Thursday night. Even if that means I'm pulling 20 hours a day. So what is everybody doing tonight? Other than roaming these YouTube streets. I told Trika, whenever you decide you want to go live, that's when all your interruptions come. I was laughing. I went back and watched your live. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I know that's right. Sometimes I get tired of doing my second gig, but you getting ready to record? All right. I'll be ready for you. You gonna drop it tomorrow, MK? That's how it be. Let's see, this corn ready. What'd you barbecue, G Mama? Everything. Oh, no, that's right, G Mama. You doing something special tomorrow? G Mama? Yep, I understand. Trika. Don't know yet. It's hot. Mm-hmm. The sauce maintains its heat too. All right, Chef. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So Dubai is about 8 hours ahead of us, y'all. Yep, Trick. On them second jobs, sometimes I'll be like, why am I doing this? And then I look at some of my co-workers who only have that one job, and they struggling to get by, and it reminds me, just keep going. I can either work hard, grind hard, or I can struggle. And the stress that come along with struggle, I can't handle. I know that's right. Gotta keep burning. You got to. So if you're in the Dallas area, next weekend, next Saturday, we're gonna meet up. Contact Walking Fat Woman Shoes if you want to know the location. You almost tore my mouth up. Let's see. Mm. Oh, Trigger, that's not nice. He can get you when you get home. Let's see what we got. Cauliflower. Oh, that's still hot. Lay that one in there. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Just being greedy today. Anybody cooking soul food Sunday? It was like G-Mama already hooked it up with the barbecue. I don't know if I have a soul food video, soul food Sunday video loaded or not. You taking advantage of it, Trigger. Get some more egg. I don't know when the video's gonna load up, but I'm gonna do I'm gonna film a seafood Sunday video tomorrow, but I'm gonna do a pork chops. I also want to do some scallop with the scallop tacos. What do y'all think about that? I was thinking scallop and the bell peppers and onion. I got some cilantro in there. And I didn't bring no scissors. There's a little piece of meat in there. We're gonna get it. And we got it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Do you guys go to the fair every year? I don't. It's too crowded for me. Do you mind you go every year? See. The boys left me home alone, y'all. The boys left me home alone. They just left. And I know they can't leave me at home too long. I'll get into some shenanigans. Is that all fat? Yeah, that was a fat one. I see all that fat. Hello. All right, Trika. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Have a good night. I feel if I eat that thing, I'm gonna be full. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with the sauce. It is hot. Still hot, y'all. And it's been 30 minutes. That's a good thing, though. Let me taste the most of my rice wine vinegar. Pretty good. That rice wine vinegar is a hit. It's really good and refreshing and light. That's good. It's real good. Keisha, do you know what the blue crabs for gumbo are all female? Hot. Every bag I get, Keisha, it's all female. What is everybody's go-to food for something quick and easy? Mine's grilled cheese. What was it else? I was just thinking with they being so small that they would want to Let them reproduce. But they probably grow so fast. Wings, shrimp. I'll put you on that. Anybody got any good goals for the month? Peanut butter jelly is good, Daryl. So we got wings, shrimp, and peanut butter jelly. Daryl, have you ever had a what did I make? Nutella grilled cheese? No, Nutella French toast. That was pretty good, y'all. I know I'm not full that quick. I guess I am. I got muscles left. Sit back in there. I'm full. I'm full. I'm full. I still got this. Maybe I'll deep fry it. Now your girl tired. I got fat, full, and tired. Fat, full, and tired, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming out to come on this live with me. It's greatly appreciated. Y'all helping me more than y'all even know. I got it on the scale and it said I was 129, which is good. It's real good. So, because I'm trying to keep my weight up, because I get in those moments where I don't want to eat. Sandwich meat, cheese, and bread. Oh, put some chips on it. And some lots of mayo. I can see on that screen, but not this one. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my weight up, y'all. I just get in those moods. You never tried that? Daryl, I'm telling you, it was so good. It was so good. So I'm working on I'm working on it. I've been on the weight spectrum from my heaviest, people don't believe it, but my heaviest was 265 pounds. But that was at my last pregnancy, honey. 265. I thought I was going to die. I used to go in the doctor's office, help me. It was horrible. It was horrible. That last pregnancy was birth control for me. I wasn't going to be able to do it. That was it. I was a wrap. I mean, talking about, I didn't care. I was walking around with ashy ankles. I didn't care. I did not care. I was huge, y'all. Huge. And I can carry some weight. I can actually carry weight pretty good. But baby, honey, if people go on my Facebook and they look back at pictures, I leave my pictures up there because, that's me. That's my story. And I'm not ashamed. I've been big. I'm little. And honey, I've done the yo-yo dieting. I've done, when I was younger, I had the stamina and the strength to be able to be consistent. Yeah, honey, listen, honey, I remember I used to wear these yellow sandals, and I used to have to bring my leg up and ask, whoever was nearby to snap that them sandals on, honey, because I was a whole hot mess. But honey, I've been big and I've been little, and I tell you, it is what I've learned throughout the years. It's you have to make a lifestyle change. And I don't suggest anybody abruptly just make changes. Just make one small minor change. That way, it can become a part of your new behavior. Versus yo-yo dieting. Because if you lose 5 or 10 pounds, you're gonna gain 20 back. So what I do now is I try to stay away from sugars. Now, don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, a girl want a carrot cake. Okay, so I go up there and I get that little square carrot cake with the frosting on it, and I eat about half of it and throw it away, and I satisfy my urge. Yeah, it's hard. People don't understand when you're going through something, baby. Mentally, you just don't care. Hey, Chloe, how you doing? It's just one of those things you have to make small changes, one day at a time. You know, it's not easy. Starting keto on Monday. Okay, yeah, depression is real. Depression is real, especially my last baby when she was down here, that little Tasmanian devil. That's why I lost all that weight. I didn't realize how it was going to affect me. Keila, I sent you a message. Chloe, I sent you a message. I said I was flying to New York, December 15th through the 18th. And, I call it the blues. And then, you got to shake yourself off. And I just have to sit up and say, listen, devil, not today, baby. Today's not your day, honey. Because when I roll up out of the bed, I want the devil to say, oh, shit, she woke. So I had to, it's a battle every single day. But I try to stay positive because, you get the blues because you want, certain things for yourself, certain things for your kids to go a certain way. But what I'm realizing is as a parent, you don't get to make those decisions for your kids. You got to let them make the decisions for themselves. And that's the only way they're going to learn. And I will be doing a disservice to my children by trying to take care of everything for them. Believe me, honey. Because that little boy, whoo, he's a precious one. But right now, he be riding my nerves, honey. Riding my nerves. Oh, yeah. Them steroids, honey, will blow you up. Blow you up. But, it's kind of one of those things where you got to take the good with the bad because those steroids, are making you more comfortable with whatever, illness that you're dealing with. Only thing you could do, a lot of times what people don't realize is when you're heavier, it's not that you eat a lot. It's more than likely once you got to a certain size and you maintain it for a long time, you're not eating enough. My doctor at my second job, we always talk and converse and talk about different things because I'm like, well, I don't understand why such. And people don't when you get let me give you an example. So say you're used to someone was used to taking in 5,000 calories a day. Okay, now their body has adjusted to eating 5,000 calories a day, and they're no longer gaining weight. So say years go by. Now all them years they're no longer able to eat those 5,000 calories because they've gained so much weight, they've slowed down. So their activity goes down. So their metabolism goes down. So then they go down to 4,000. But they're not losing weight because their body the metabolism has adjusted to the 4,000, the 3,000, the 2,000, and even 1,000 calories. And so your metabolism slows down, but you're still heavy. And then you can't understand why you are not losing weight, and it's because your metabolism has slowed down. So basically, in order to lose weight, whatever your metabolism, so say your body burns 1,000 calories a day, then you got to figure out how you're going to get your body to burn more calories, because eating less than 1,000 calories a day for an average adult is not very good for long term. But they're finding other things that are working better, like intermittent fasting and stuff like that. I can't do. Well, I ain't gonna do that because I'm greedy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just greedy. I want what I want when I want, and I might want 5 different things in 1 hour. And if I just have a piece of every single one, I'm happy. But you have to, back to the story, you have to, um, you know, you can either change your activity level and eat the same, and then you can lose weight that way. Or what you can do is you can change your eating habits as far as eating every 3 hours. Eating 300 calories, let's say three, no lucky number three, eating 300 calories every 3 hours in the day and drinking plenty of water. Oh, and that's another thing I learned. Waking up your bowels in the morning is very important. So when you roll over, drink you some water. What are we going to New York? It's yes, I've already booked my ticket. If you come on. You know you can stay with me. You know, girl, you already know. I'll be flying into LaGuardia. And then on the way back, I'll be flying from New York to Chicago. I'm gonna try to stop at the seafood joint, Derrick's Williams, where you went, and then get back to the airport because I think there's an 8-hour delay, and then fly back to Dallas. Yeah, it's you gotta get your water in too. And I know sometimes if you have the thing about the water too is if you have high blood pressure or cardiac issues, that's a tough one. And what you have to do then is you have to get with your doctor, and then you have to come up with a plan because that congestive heart failure and high blood pressure ain't no joke. It is not no joke. What I'm finding in the hospitals is I'm meeting a lot of people in their 40s who's had heart attacks and strokes. And it's really heartbreaking because, these people, you know, had, they've had a lifestyle change because of typically high blood pressure. And, it breaks my heart, because a lot of times they don't, while they're in the hospital, while I see them, they're not changing their habits. And they just don't know 15 minutes from the airport. Oh, that's perfect. Thanks, Chloe. They don't understand that it's a cycle, typically if you have a stroke, and if there's a chance that you can have some type of quality of life, you should do what the doctor tell you. But I think the doctors also don't do a great job of telling you why they want you to do all these different things. Like why it's important for you, if you have congestive heart failure, to weigh yourself every day. Why it's important for you to take your blood pressure medicines every day at the same time. Yes, I know, Chloe. I know. And if you need, I got you, baby. Y'all, keep Leland, my best friend in Oklahoma, y'all. That's my love. Oh my, okay. Yeah, that'd be good information, Keisha, for people to share because people don't seem to understand this stuff is real. And I've had to sit myself down because I don't have high blood pressure, but when I get agitated or if I'm in pain or if I get upset, my blood pressure goes 200 over 100 something. And so I'm learning to sit down somewhere and shut up and let it go. I can sit here and let somebody get me upset or not take some pain medicine because I'm in pain and turn around and have a stroke because I'm in my feelings. And that's basically all that it is. So I try to do better every day. It's not all that easy. Hi, Seminary Princess, how are you doing? Yeah, I try to take it easy because it's no joke. It's no joke. I was at work yesterday covering for a therapist at my second job, and who was it? The I can't remember. I don't know if it was a therapy, another therapy occupation or what, but they needed help scooping this patient up in bed. Now listen, y'all. I love my jobs. I love my patients, but I don't love you enough to put my back out. And then on top of that too, why they keep saying he at least 400 pounds. He at least 400 pounds. Don't y'all think he can't hear y'all? And then they wonder why my patients have anxiety. Yeah, he all of 400 pounds, honey. His belly bigger than the rest of his body. So I asked him, because I remember a couple days ago, somebody did a similar event to him that Wednesday night when I worked. I said, can't you raise your hands over your head? He shook his head. Yeah, he got a trach, so he couldn't talk. I said, can't you bend your knees? Just scoot yourself up. I don't understand why people don't talk to the patients. Ask them what they can do. This man, he went from walking to whatever happened and wind him up on the bed. He was walking not too long ago. Just because somebody's hooked up to a vent and trach don't mean they can't walk. So he raised his arms up, y'all, and scoots his little self up. I mean, he is just as tall as he is wide, but he is just cute as a button. Just cute as a button. He talking about anxiety is on 100. But he's still a human being. He can still function. And people forget to treat these patients as if they can function. You trying to call the whole all man on deck to pull this person up. He can pull himself up. Let him help himself. And I don't know what it is about a patient to get a trach. This is something that I found common. They'll lay there like they can't do nothing. Then I have to go into my whole spiel and say, listen, dude, you just got a hole in your neck. You good. Everything else is the same. This is just an accessory. Or at least that's how I do my teaching. This is an accessory, And when they get off the vent, we go into the bathroom and go check our neck out, check our little piece out, and I show them how to clean it up and show them how to suction themselves and stuff. And you let them know this is not the end of life. And more than likely, if you don't have it because of a lazy airway, what we call tracheomalacia, or if you don't have it because you have laryngeal spasms, which means it clamps down and you stop breathing, or if you don't have it because you have hypoventilation syndrome or cancer, you more than likely will get that trach taken out. Sometimes people just need a trach to get through that episode, and then once they're in the clear, they'll pull it out. But it's not the end of life. I work with people who have trachs, honey. They have them little fancy, cute little neck pieces on. And then, you don't realize they have a trach until they get to talking and they do this. But it don't bother me, no. Hey, I say do what you got to do. I call it diversity. I don't have I can't see what nobody's saying. Daryl, yes, he is actually a young man. He is actually he's in his late 40s. If I want to be correct, I think he's 49 years old. And very, very smart man, honey, because his bed was going haywire. And evidently he's some type of engineer, because when PT got him up, they had him stand up, and they have him stand up on the side of the bed and sidestep up to one side of the bed and sidestep to the other side of the bed. Because he's still hooked up to the vent. He got up and did that. But then his bed was going haywire, and we over here trying to figure out what's wrong with the bed. We can get the head to go down, we couldn't get the head to go up. And so I deflated his cuff, because I try to get a good rapport with my patients. And then he was telling us that it was the bed remote that had malfunctioned, and every time you mess with it, it goes haywire. And I'm sitting thinking, I would have anxiety too. This man probably sitting here thinking, I got dumber working with me, and they don't even know how to work with a bed. Because I'm telling you, we was all clueless. We called the nurse in there. We was all clueless. We didn't know what was going on with the bed. And I was just like, well, can we stand them up and switch the bed out? And it's not that easy because it's a big boy bed. When patients over a certain weight, they have to get a big boy bed. But honey, it was a whole hot mess. But I was like, I'd have anxiety too. You feel like you got dumber. And it's not that we're all dumb. I'm just not a bed expert. I don't deal with beds. I don't change beds. I don't really do nothing other than push a button up, push a button down, I can plug it in, plug it out. And that's it when it comes to hospital beds. My specialty is focused on something else directly. But I can see why he be having anxiety attacks. I have anxiety attacks too. Because I was sitting there thinking, we look like dumber over here trying to figure out with this bed. Okay, now Chloe, let me tell you about taking them at the same time every day. The whole reason why any medication that you take, you want to take it at the same time every day. So if you are taking a medicine that they tell you to take one time a day, more than likely it has like a 24-hour time span in which it's active in your body, or it's at its therapeutic levels. If you have to take it twice a day, then it's because that medication has a 12-hour lifespan to where it's therapeutic in your body. Okay, and so That's why you want to take it at the same time every single day. You want to come up with your own plan. I always tell my patients to get a diary. So if your routine is to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you take that pill twice a day, take it at 7 o'clock in the morning and take it at 7 o'clock at night. You have to work that into your lifestyle because you want it to be therapeutic. You don't want to take it at 8 a.m. and then take it at 1 p.m. because now you've got a higher concentration, and it might be above the therapeutic level needed, and then that's when it can become dangerous and cause side effects to your body, because now you're making your body basically work harder unnecessarily. I know they don't explain that, but that's the reason why um, you should take your medicine at the same time every single day. Also, too, if you get sick or feel funny or something changed, you already know I take my medicine at 7 o'clock in the morning. I did my routine the same, and now I'm feeling funny, something's wrong. I need to go ahead and go to the doctor beforehand. Or say if your blood pressure is high, or you're you're not peeing a lot or something like that, and you're retaining fluid, then you can look back. Did I take my medication at the same time? Then that more than likely is the reason why. Then just revert back to your schedule. It's very important. I know it is very, I'll be honest, it is very hard for doctors and nurses and pharmacists to explain these things to the patient. And sometimes they don't even realize it themselves. They just know, oh, you got high blood pressure, I'm gonna give you some lisinopril. You got high, I'm gonna give you some clonidine, I'm gonna give you such and such and such. But it's very important for people to take ownership of their health and realize that you do certain things for a particular reason. And when you are in the doctor's office, ask them, well, why are you giving me this medication? What's its purpose? So just like a water pill, a lot of times people have cardiac problems and high blood pressure. They'll give you a high blood pressure pill and it makes you pee a lot, but that's because it's trying to get the volume down because you get too much fluid. If that fluid travels through the heart and lung, where that's where your oxygenation and ventilation occur, it'll drop off fluid in your lungs, and then that's why people get short of breath. Now, if you, just like in your legs, that's why you swell up in the legs, and that's why they call it congestive heart failure. So think of it like this, you guys. Think of it as a train. Think of your blood is a train and your vascular system is the railroad. So if you got that train overloaded with too much fluid and it's going down there in your legs and it's going slow and things are getting congested, then you know when you got employees who are just at the train, on the train, honey, they pushing fluid off and they leaving it inside the legs. So that's where the fluid comes from. So it's very important to get, for at least for me, it's important if I have an understanding of what's going on or why I'm doing, even when I'm dealing with my patients, if I understand why we're doing what we're doing, then I can do it in a better way, and I think it's more beneficial for the patient. And then I can educate them as well, and then they educate me on the different things and different ways that they've learned and the different effects of what works for them. And that's what medical is. You learn from your patient, and your patient is supposed to learn from you. It's a two-way street, but you have to listen to your patients too. And I'm not a doctor, I'm a respiratory therapist, you guys. But this is I've been in healthcare for 24 years, and this is what, Craig will be 24 years. And throughout the years, I've asked questions, and my patients have taught me many, many things. And I talk to doctors, and we converse, and those doctors that still like to educate, I learn, and it makes sense, and it helps me do my job a whole lot better. But if you know anybody who's on different medications and stuff, it's important to help them, take their medications on a regular basis and stuff like that, because it's for a reason. And even weight too. What people don't realize too about weight is a lot of times the reason why people have high blood pressure, it could be because, for a lot of people, just because of weight. It could be 20 pounds, y'all. And you don't have to be super big. It could just be, say somebody's 180 pounds. And they should be about 140. That 40-pound difference can mean the difference between life or death. It's just that simple. A lot of doctors don't explain this, that it goes back to your weight, because your body has to work, that heart has to work so much harder. And the reason why you start having these symptoms is because now your body, which it tries to stay in a state of homeostasis, which is balance, gets tired. So that's what symptoms are. Symptoms are basically your body ain't got tired. They say, I'm taking a break. And so you're going to need to give me some help, which is the blood medication. And, it is what it is. But I always suggest people, if you're gonna make a change, make a lifestyle change. I had to make a change. Cause honey, who knew? Y'all, I was too cute, honey, with my little. I ain't getting much in that, but honey, I was too cute when I was hitting that 230. I was too cute. You could tell me nothing, honey. You could tell me nothing at all, honey. I was cute. But I also had sleep apnea. Bad. My sleep apnea was so bad, honey. I'd wake myself up at night, looking around, trying to figure out who else is in there. That's how bad it was. And I lived in a fog. But when you're uncomfortable and you're tired, there's no doubt you'll know what to do. And honey, believe me, I didn't think nothing different. I had to do what I had to do to get the weight down. Now we got to figure out what there's systolic is top, diastolic is bottom. You got to figure out what controls. What I would suggest you do, Clove, is go online, look up blood pressure, the bottom number, and look up what controls that. Okay, because it could be salt. It could be something. I don't know. I'm just saying it could be something as simple as salt or fluid, or it could be that you might need a additional diuretic. It could be you might need to weigh yourself every day, because for people who have blood pressure problems, the doctor should be recommending that you weigh yourself every single day so that you can see if you're picking up weight. So over a week, if you pick up 5 pounds, 9 times out of 10, it's not fat, it's just fluid. And you might need a 20 milligram Lasix to slip up off in there to pull that fluid off, and then kind of relook at Keisha. That's kind of high. I ain't gonna say that's kind of high. That's high. I don't know if they've even told everybody this. They've changed the blood pressure standards. It used to be 120 over 70. If you're 120 over 70 and below, that was normal. Now 120 over 70 is pre-hypertension. So the numbers are getting iffy, because the top number should be, this is what it used to be. The top number should be 90 over 120, between 90 and 120, and the bottom number should be between 60 and 90. But now anything above that is low blood pressure. But that's a very thin scale. Because honey, I know what somebody look like when their blood pressure is 60 over 40, honey. They don't look good at all. At all. They need some Fefe help. But it made me lose my hair, so they gave me clonidine. Yeah, honey, that clonidine ain't no joke. I remember I got upset at work, fighting upset. At work, my blood pressure was 200 over 100 something, and my employee health doctor gave me a clonidine. They made me wait like 20 minutes, and then they took my blood pressure again. But I'm fighting mad. That's when my blood pressure's up. And they gave me another one, and I'm just having a fit. I mean, I'm mad. And gave me another one, and my blood pressure wouldn't move. And it was because I was upset. Honey, when I went home, I slept for 3 days. 3 days. I woke up that third day. So, honey, I can take medicine, but I can't take medicine too well. And they put me out. Keisha, I love you, doll. We got to do something different. Got to do something different, honey. That is very dangerous. My Uncle Mike, he this guy I used to work with, he retired now. His blood pressure used to run like that. And he'd be sitting up in the emergency room where everybody panicking, thinking he's stroking out, y'all. And he'd be sitting there just smiling. How you doing? And just a very joyful guy. And it was crazy because we sitting there looking at these numbers like, what the what? But yeah, so I could see how those numbers aren't that bad for you, but that's because your body can somewhat create a temporary balance behind it. But it's very important to get those numbers down. Very important to get those numbers down. Oh yeah, Keisha, anytime you go to the hospital, honey, with a blood pressure that high, you ain't going home, baby. Oh yeah. Just one thing, Keisha. Anything you can do to help yourself is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest with you. Um, Nowadays with healthcare, it's all about money. It's all about money. You guys, it is midnight, 5 minutes till. I thank you guys for being up with me. I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Daryl, Keisha, Clove, G Mama, Zalia. Oh, I didn't see you, Zalia. How you doing? You guys, don't forget over here, we are Fee Stars, honey. You are a star over here because you shine what? Bright like a diamond. Don't forget to smile at somebody. It's free. Don't forget to be blessed, stay blessed, and be a blessing to somebody else, y'all. And love on your people. Let's see. I saw something come across. Love on your people, honey, because you never know when God's gonna take them home. Believe me, I see death every single day. Every single day. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all. Until next time. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow. Bye. Much love, y'all. Oh, let me see. Y'all.